What are you doing? Say hi. Say I want to sit on my grandma.
No.
Why you got attitude? DJ, look. Say hi. Why you making that face? Say bye-bye.
Boo.
Are you still there? Thank you. So let's see what's going on. And I hope you can hear me throughout this video. So I have a left and a right. Okay, so over here to your left is McNeil's Garden. And actually I call it McNeil's Corner. McNeil's Corner is dedicated to a special person that actually has been supporting my journey for the last year and a half, and I want you to see what's going on over here. So follow me through this here journey, and I hope you can see what I see. So since the fall came, McNeil's Corner has been producing very good for me. I've had the chance to harvest, and I see a bug. So if you know me, you know I'm scared of bugs. And I'm going to see if I can zoom in on that sucker. He's over there. And what Love Lady do not do, I don't play with bugs. So, again, we're going to just move on along, and maybe he'll be gone by the time we get back. Hopefully he don't fly with us. Over here is my peppers. Let me see if I can shrink it. I had to prune and get some airflow going on. These are things I'm learning on my journey. And this was my corn that I successfully didn't do good. So I have beans left up in here and something, I don't know what I planted, but I can tell you it's a brassicas because I ran out of sticks. Don't do that. So I think that bug kind of flew away, or he's tricking me, but I really do want to show you that area over there. Okay, we're gonna move on. Over here I have my collards, well, a collard, mustard greens, which have bounced back since I harvested them last. I will put an iCard so you can go back and look at that video where I actually chopped them all the way down. My banana pepper tree has been doing really, really good since the weather changed. It had too much heat, so it was slow producing. But now since the fall has come in, they have started producing very well for me. Over here, this is my greens, my collard greens right here. My kale, cabbage, and my bok choy. And again, these fall temperatures have really done well for me. And if you have not started your fall garden, you still have time. Over here, I have my cauliflower and as well as my broccoli. Over here, I have I call this like mustard lane because it's mustard greens, mustard tender, and all the way in the back where those markers at is my Tiny Tim tomatoes, which I will be pulling 2 of them up. There's 3 in there, and those will go inside. And I have a pepper tree over here. I say tree, but it's a plant. I have a cucumber plant over there. I got about 5 cucumbers off of it. I see 1 coming in the back. I might get a few more off of that. If I don't, I'm not like going to be disappointed. So that's one thing you have to understand, that in some things you will not get the harvest that you want, but you can still eat from it. Back here, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to zoom in. And I have a watermelon growing on that vine. And I'm going to point to it so you can see. right there. And that is either a Charleston gray or a crimson something. And if you watch my videos before, when I did the big chop, I chopped my watermelon vines down to 2 vines because I felt like they was hogging everything. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna lift up where this watermelon, actually I'm not gonna lift it up, I'm just gonna bring you to it. Oh, that is a bug. You know I don't do bugs. Okay, so if you can see, I'm gonna try to focus on it. It's behind those leaves. Let me see if I can point to it. Right there. It's my watermelon. Woo! And yes, you will hear me holler, because Lovelady don't do bugs. This is my bok choy, as well as my mustard. They're the 1,000 mustard. That means they're gonna get big, tall, and that's something I am looking forward to doing or seeing myself. These are my pineapples that I'm gonna try to grow. That when I did some canning of pineapple jelly, I took the tops off, and I seen that with Homestead Heart. So Homestead Heart, hopefully this works. I actually have 4, 3 right here, and 1 is on the porch. In these in the back, I have just like herbs in there, and my moringa trees. So sooner or later, I'm going to divide my moringas and put each one in their own container. And my okra will be coming out eventually, and I will use those grow bags for other stuff. And here is my herb area. My herb area is where nothing but herbs is being placed. Now I did have some zinnias growing up in there, and my zinnias was taking over, as well as I had a lot of zinnias redefining themselves right here. So I had to take them out as well because they was hogging up the area. Now I'm gonna see if I can zoom in a lot better, just in case that bug come out, guys. I don't do bugs. Okay, let's see if I can get it. And I'm gonna tilt you down, so hold on. You see that bell pepper right there? And then you got that butterfly. And you got one hiding behind that bush, that tree. I say tree. It's right in between. Let me see if I can get my finger there. There. I have about 4 bell peppers that's forming. One will be ready pretty soon. So, another thing that I'm going to talk to you about in 1 second. Good, you stuck around. So, here's the thing. I don't do bugs, but I love gardening. Therefore, because I don't like bugs, that don't mean I'm not going to still attempt to do a garden. So guys, if you're out there and you're scared of bugs, probably just like me, don't let that be your downfall or your reason why you don't start a garden. Now, another thing that you also have to think about, sometimes things don't go always as you plan. So I am still in the process of making over my garden space, and this is my like she space. If you check my trailer out, you'll know I'm trying to create a she space for me, my peaceful thing. Your garden should be peaceful. Now I'm gonna step aside. Now as you can see, I have weeds growing, and for any gardener, that's not something you look forward to doing. Lawnmower broke, weed eater broke, so what do? Now one good thing I can say that comes out of this here is I have elevated raised garden beds by choice. Number one, because I don't want to get in the ground. I'm scared of bugs again. I don't want nothing coming out the ground. For those that likes it, so be it. Lovelady though. Now, another thing is, even though I use my pools, I don't have to pick weeds in my garden space, my containers. But I do have to make sure that my lawn is serviced. But at least with that downfall, I don't have to worry about picking up weeds when I'm trying to harvest. If you're not scared of bugs, that won't bother you at all. But for me, it's a no-go. So, because we have to wait on the weed eater and the lawnmower to get fixed, I have to stomach that part. But I can get into my garden beds without worrying about picking out weeds. And I'm going to show you a good example. Stay tuned. See, this is one thing I don't have to worry about in my containers. Now up here is just my asparagus. Now, if I wasn't chicken, I'll be putting my hands in it. But because I don't like all of that, Lovelady will not be doing that. So, this is the only area that I have to worry about staying healthy or staying weed free. Will it get taken care of? Yes. But at least I minimize how much weeds I have to. Whoa, high wind. This is the only area that I have to worry about keeping de-weeded. And it's a must because asparagus do not like competition. Okay? So, sooner or later, hopefully it's sooner, we will get this area back cleaned up. And yeah. So, what do you think? So if you like this content, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. If you have any questions, please leave it down in the comment box below. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll know anytime I load up a video. And remember, my garden style may be different than someone else's garden style. That doesn't mean either one is wrong or right. Everybody develop their own style. And this is Lovelady's Garden Projects and More style. And this is my journey. I hope you would like to stay on my journey with me. See you soon.